Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And good afternoon, everybody. It is high school basketball today from Ralph Engelstad Arena, the Section 8A playoffs, featuring game number 1, the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds, the number 1 seed coming out of the east subsection as they take on the number 5 seed out of the west half, the Northern Freeze. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Sean Bierk, the broadcast of game number 1 of 4 here today from Ralph Engelstad Arena. Thanks to all the sponsors. They make it possible. Please patronize the fine advertisers that you hear and see throughout the broadcast. Also, thanks to my Your Live event engineer, Tom Lano. He is my wily engineer for today. This is our Hoban's Plumbing and Heating pregame show. Plumbing and heating done by professionals. You can contact them by dialing 218-983-3611. Hoban's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving the Lakes area and beyond for over 30 years. And by Main Street Station in Delia Fertile, whether it's gas at the pump, C-store items, maybe it's hot stuff food, Main Street Station in Delia Fertile has you covered. And don't forget, they are looking to hire. Stop by and ask. Main Street Station and Delia Fertile. Here in our pregame show, we'll talk to the head coach of the Northern Freeze, Sean Spildy. We'll talk to the head coach of the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds, John Clark Jr. Have a chance to take a look at our keys to the game. We'll have your starting lineups. We'll have that opening tap. It is a wonderful Saturday for high school boys basketball tournament play. We'll go to our first time out. When we come back, we'll hear from Sean Spildy, head coach of the Freeze, as we get you set. Hoban's Plumbing and Heating, Main Street Station in Delia Fertile pregame show. The Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds, the Northern Freeze. It's on Gold 101.5 KRJM, yourliveevent.com, and Garden Valley Television.
Our Peterson Farm Seed Reps, real-life seed heroes, well, they've been known to go the extra mile, literally thousands of extra miles every year. And when they're not driving gravel roads, they're out walking fields and sampling soil. When time is the enemy, they're there to save what's left of the day. Are all Peterson Farm Seed Reps seed heroes? I guess that's a yes. Peterson Farm Seed, we're that kind of seed company.
The Waubun Education Association would like to wish the best of luck to the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbird teams and wish them the best of luck this season. Proud to cheer on and support the Thunderbird students in the classroom and in all extracurricular activities. Your hard work and dedication make them proud to work with you every day as part of the Waubun-Ogama-White Earth School District. Good luck and go Thunderbirds! From all
If you're thinking about updating your bathroom or kitchen, don't wait until the last minute. Planning is key. At Ada Building Center LLC on Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, you can check out the brand new displays with the latest in cabinets, countertops, and floor coverings. The Ada Building Center LLC team will guide you through designs and help you secure trusted contractors for the job. Stop today and start planning your remodel. 218-784-3661 or visit adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
Kyle Larson here for Franson Bank and Trust. We are a Farmer Mac approved lender that can offer operating lines of credit, land, equipment, and facility financing. Our lending experts understand the farm economy and climate in and around the Ada area. With a fast underwriting process and local decision making, you can save time on all farming and ag-related inquiries. Contact our Ada office today to learn more. Franson Bank and Trust, real people, real results. Member FDIC.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassiz Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Head coach of the Northern Free, Sean Spildy, joining us here before a match against Mahnomen-Waubun in the Section 8A tournament here today. Coach, nice to talk with you. Tell me a little bit about your basketball team as you approach this matchup today. How's the season gone for you?
Oh, when we've played good, and we've had some nights where we haven't played as good. I suppose that's probably a normal for most teams. They're a great bunch of kids. I think we're pretty connected. We play hard and we play together, and I think they enjoy playing the game of basketball.
How about this opponent with Mahnomen-Waubun? What do you know? What do you expect to see out of them?
Well, they're going to press us. They're going to come after us, I assume. They got some strong kids. Their physicality concerns me. It's probably a style of play we haven't seen this year. Hopefully we can control the pace a little bit and not let them do what they want. I don't know if it's a good thing to be playing a team now that you haven't seen, or I don't know. They haven't seen us either, so I suppose that balances that out.
As far as things that you're going to have to do here today, what are the big things offensively, defensively to be successful?
Offensively, we can't turn the ball over. Like I said, we're going to see that three-quarter 1-2-2 press out of them quite a bit. We can't turn the ball over. We can't have live ball turnovers where they get to go down and shoot layups. We want them to play offense against our defense. Rebounding is also always huge, especially when Avin's out of the game. Avin's a pretty solid rebounder, but when he needs his breaks, we need some other guys to step up and rebound. And we got to hit some shots. That's kind of been a struggle for us all year, is outside shooting. We got to hit some shots. We keep saying eventually they're going to start to fall, and today would be a good time for that to start.
Short turnaround from Thursday to today. How was the preparation yesterday?
Quick. You have a week to prepare for that Thursday night game. Now you get a day, but that's the same for both squads. So that balances out too. But it is, you don't get a lot of sleep after winning Thursday night. You spend time getting prepped, and we have a game plan, and hopefully we can execute it.
Exciting to get to this point. Fun atmosphere. Should be a lot of excitement for your kids.
The kids are always excited to get here. The last 2 years we've gotten beat in close ball games, and this year we were fortunate enough to win a close ball game to get here. So they're always excited. This is always a goal to get here, and hopefully there's a great crowd today, and hopefully it's a great atmosphere.
Coach, I appreciate the comments. Best of luck in the matchup.
Thank you very much.
That is Sean Spildy. He's the head coach of the Northern Freeze, joining us here in our pregame show. Our pregame coach's comments, they are brought to you by Midwest Bank in Waubun. We'll go to a timeout. When we come back, we'll hear from John Clark Jr. He's the head coach of the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds. Hoban's Plumbing and Heating and Main Street Station, Delia Fertile. Pregame show continues from Ralph Engelstad Arena on Gold 101.5 KRJM, yourliveevent.com, and Garden Valley Television.
At Life Care Medical Center, our employees are part of a team who care not only for the patients we serve, but for each other. With a wide range of opportunities, both medical and non-medical, Life Care is the perfect choice for those seeking a first job opportunity or career transition. Beyond growing your career and thriving within our culture, experience highly competitive benefits as part of our Total Rewards program. Choose Life Care Medical Center.
All Works Underground Utilities, LLC specializes in directional boring and plowing of underground utilities. Contact Dylan Stevens, 218-261-3090. Power lines, communications, water and sewer lines. All Works LLC can get the job done. All Works LLC works with residential and construction contractors in Minnesota and North Dakota. Contact Dylan Stevens with All Works LLC, 218-261-3090.
So many things make Warroad special. The community involvement, the number of activities that either as adults or for our children are really endless.
Being able to know who my kids are hanging out with, who are their parents, how can we make sure that everybody is keeping each other safe? It takes a village from that side.
It really is a small town, but has a huge heart. Come join us in Warroad.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
This is Drew Ness, your local ag business banker at American Federal Bank in Ada. Over my nearly 2-decade career, I've prided myself on being a relationship lender, listening to my customers, and providing custom-tailored solutions based on their financial goals. With true local decision-making done right here in the Red River Valley, you can be sure American Federal Bank will be with you every step of the way. Call 784-7121 or stop by the office and visit with me, Drew Ness, your local experienced ag business banker at American Federal Bank in Ada. Member FDIC.
Marijuana is now legal for people aged 21 and older.
I always tell my younger patients that using marijuana while you're young can hurt how your brain grows. It can harm learning, memory, and attention.
And they need to know that the use of marijuana is illegal for anyone under the age of 21. That means it's age restricted, just like using alcohol, tobacco. That means you have to be 21 or older to use it.
Be a team player. Talk to your kids. This message was paid for by the Cannabis and Substance Use Prevention Grant.
John Clark Jr., head coach of the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds, joining us here before match against the Northern Freeze Section 8A tournament. Ray's first time seeing the Freeze. Tell me some things that you might know or things you expect to see here today.
Yeah, we haven't seen him in 5 years, I think, so, and haven't seen him all this year, so we were scrambling trying to get some information. First glance, just a very solid defensive team. I mean, they really play good team defense, and so that's a concern of ours. And they have a bunch of players that can score. They don't, doesn't appear they have one kid or two kids that are going to light you up, but they have every kid on the floor is capable of shooting the ball or driving the ball strong to the basket. So just a good all-around team.
How about as far as the one day to prepare? What are some of the things that you focused on in that one practice?
Well, we just talked about the things we do well and tried to correct a few of our mistakes we have on defense, but just tidied up offense and honestly just walked through some things. And the hay's in the barn, Sean. We are what we are right now, so it's time to play up to our capabilities.
What are some of the big things today for your kids to be successful? What are things you're going to have to do?
Well, they have tremendous size, so we're going to have to rebound the basketball. I mean, I think a rebound will be a big key. I think obviously defense is huge in every game, but the turnovers as well. So if we could just, if we can battle on the boards and play good team defense and limit our turnovers, I think this game will come right down to the wire.
How was the bus ride over here for today?
Pretty sleepy, to be honest. Pretty sleepy. We got a good, had some parents that fed us a big breakfast, probably too big. So I think the boys were full of bellies and decided to take naps all the way up here. So pretty quiet, honestly.
Should be a fun atmosphere. Always fun to play here at the Ralph. I'm sure your kids are plenty excited.
Yeah, I mean, when we walked in the locker room, you could sense the enthusiasm, and they're excited. This is one of their goals, was to get here. Now we just can't be satisfied. We've got to try to get one more and maybe come back here on Wednesday night.
Rays, I appreciate it. Here, I'll talk to you after the game. Good luck.
Thank you, Sean.
That is John Clark Jr. He's the head coach of the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds, joining us here in our pregame show. Our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Midwest Bank in Waubun. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll get into our keys to the game. The keys today brought to you by Fosting Chiropractic Clinic. It's the Thunderbirds and the Freeze Section 8A Boys Basketball Tournament from Ralph Engelstad Arena on Gold 101.5 KRJM, YourLiveEvent.com, and Garden Valley Television.
Your energy needs just a tap away. With the Lakes Community Cooperative app, you can check your tank levels, place orders, and manage your account anytime, anywhere. It's convenience you can count on. Backed by the hometown service you trust. Lakes Community Cooperative, your co-op, our community.
Red River Valley winters are demanding. The expert heating and plumbing technicians at Bears Home Solutions will keep your home warm, dry, and comfortable all winter long. When winter's chill is in the air,
You need a bear in there.
check out bearshomesolutions.com.
Live in comfort and community at Benedictine Mission Court in Ada. Seniors can enjoy the ease of 1 or 2 bedroom apartments, now available at a new low price. Each apartment features a full kitchen and bath, washer, dryer, along with utilities included, and a daily continental breakfast. Stay connected with social activities and worship services. Plus, there's convenient transportation and indoor access to therapy services and the Essentia Health Clinic. To learn more or schedule a tour, call 218-521-0161 for Benedictine Mission Court in Ada.
Exciting news from Bitker Inc. For a limited time, GT radio tires are on sale and you'll save $50 on every set of 4 tires. Upgrade your ride and keep your family rolling safely this winter season while pocketing extra cash. $50 savings on every set of 4 tires from Bitker Inc., located between Ada and Halsted. This offer will not last long. Visit Bitker Inc. or call 218-456-7467. Save $50 on every set of 4 GT radio tires.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
Well, let's get into our keys of the game. The keys of the game today are brought to you by Foston Chiropractic Clinic, downtown Foston. Contact Dr. Gabe for acupuncture, chiropractic, wave therapy. He offers nutritional supplements that'll keep you healthy all year long. It is Foston Chiropractic Clinic, downtown Foston. Well, keys for the visiting Northern Freeze, the 5 seed out of the West half. I think for the Northern Freeze, a big thing for them is they've got to be physical here today with the Thunderbirds. As head coach Sean Spildy said, he had mentioned that he didn't think he'd seen a team, or they had played a team that is as physical as what Mahnomen-Waubun brings to the court. So the Northern Freeze has to match that physicality here today. They need to hit shots. They need to get a great start to this game, hitting some big shots. They've got a size advantage, get the ball inside, and then stay out of foul trouble. They need to stay out of foul trouble, get rebounds here today. Now for the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds, the big key for them is they cannot allow themselves to go into one of their lulls. They go into lulls here. We saw it on Thursday night against Black Duck where they don't score. Their defense kind of falls apart a little bit. They cannot have that happen here today. They have to play a very, very good basketball game. 36 minutes of basketball here today at the Ralph Engelstad Arena. They've got to get up and down the floor, and they got to create turnovers. They have to put their trap on. Defensive, they've got to be sound here today in order to come away, and they're going to have to rebound. They're undersized in this game against Northern Freeze, so the Thunderbirds are going to have to control the rebounds if they want to be successful. Those are your keys to the game. The keys of the game today are brought to you by Foston Chiropractic Clinic, downtown Foston. More information, go to FostonChiro.com or call Dr. Gabe, 218-435-6186. Foston Chiropractic Clinic, downtown Foston. We'll go to a timeout. We'll come back. Our starting lineups are on the way next. It's the Thunderbirds and the Freeze from Ralph Engelstad Arena. Section 8A boys basketball is on Gold 101.5 KRJM, YourLiveEvent.com, and Garden Valley Television.
Nearly 1 million Minnesotans trust Minnesota Mutual Insurance to protect their homes, farms, and personal property. Bray Gently Mutual Insurance was founded in 1900 right here in Northwest Minnesota. We've been proudly serving Polk, Pennington, Red Lake, Marshall, Beltrami, Roseau, and surrounding communities ever since. Bray Gently Mutual Insurance in Thief River Falls, specializing in farm and residential insurance protection. Call 218-683-3200 or visit braygently.com.
Pregame Super Value of Mahnomen is proud to be your hometown grocery store. Featuring everyday low prices store-wide, make sure to check out their weekly sales flyer and don't miss out on the savings. They've got a great produce department, meat department, bakery, and so much more. It's easy to find low prices when you're shopping at Pregame Super Value of Mahnomen. Proud to be your hometown grocery store with everyday low prices. It's Pregame Super Value of Mahnomen.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
At Deerwood Bank, we believe in the power of community. That's why we're committed to supporting our youth, both on the field and in the classroom. Whether it's sponsoring local sports teams or funding educational programs, we've been dedicated to helping our future leaders grow and succeed since 1910. Because at Deerwood Bank, we know that investing in our youth is investing in a brighter tomorrow. Visit us at any of our 14 Minnesota locations. Deerwood Bank, banking made nice and simple. Member FDIC.
I'm Dan Sukert, your Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area Edward Jones financial advisor. We're all about financial investments, but we also value investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why my Edward Jones office is a proud sponsor of Park Christian Falcons basketball. Call 701-281-5264 for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Farmers, are you shopping for a bank that has many flexible options tailored to fit your farm's unique financing needs? Franzen Bank is an approved Farmer Mac lender, meaning they can offer long-term, fixed-rate loans on equipment, land, operating lines of credit, and more. Being a Farmer Mac approved lender also means Franzen Bank can get you a decision quickly. Learn more at franzenbank.com/farmermac. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Gordon Construction of Mahnomen is a Native American-owned business proudly operating on the White Earth Indian Reservation since 1983. As a bonded general contractor, Gordon Construction provides years of experience in large, detailed, and within-budget projects. Gordon Construction is committed to the safety of its employees and the environment of its work sites. To learn more about Gordon Construction of Mahnomen, visit gcmahnomen.com or call 218-935-2191.
Embrace the joy of community at Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
Well, let's get into our starting lineups. Our starting lineups are brought to you by West Main Pizza. They are more than just pizza with two locations, one in Ada and one in the Rail District in Dilworth. Of course, West Main Pizza featuring all of your favorite pizza options. They have specialty pizzas. They have calzones. They have all of your favorite dessert pizzas as well. Stop by and ask about all the deliciousness that awaits you at West Main Pizza, locations in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth. Starting for the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Northern Freeze. Starting as a senior, number 1, Sawyer Torgerson. A junior number 3, Trig Anderson. A junior number 11, Alex Bray. A sophomore number 12, Cale Pearson. And a junior number 30, Avin Reba. Northern Freeze coached by Sean Spildy. Assisting coaches are Chad Spildy wearing the white jerseys, the light blue trim. Freeze across the front. The Freeze are 16-9. They are the number 5 seed in the west half of Section 8A. Now the lineup for the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds. Starting for the Thunderbirds, a junior, number 1, Tayden Larson. A junior, number 2, Gavin MacArthur. A sophomore, number 10, Anthony Thompson. A senior, number 30, Brody Lutka. And a senior, number 32, Ethan Jackson. Thunderbirds are coached by John Clark Jr. Assistant coaches are Dayton Mackey, Griffin Macy, Jamie Nordic, and Travis Castee. Wearing the teal jerseys, the white trim, white numbers and letters. Thunderbirds across the front. The Thunderbirds are 16-11. They're the number 1 seed in the East subsection coming into the matchup today. Those are your starting lineups. The lineups are brought to you by West Main Pizza. They are more than just pizza. Locations in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth. We'll go to a timeout. Our Hoban's Plumbing and Heating pregame show along with Main Street Station and Delhi pregame show continues. We got the opening tap coming up next. Thunderbirds and Freeze, Section 8A play. Boys basketball from Ralph Engelstad Arenas on Gold 101.5 KRJM, YourLiveEvent.com, and Garden Valley Television.
Whether it's plumbing or heating, call the professionals with Hoban's Plumbing and Heating, 218-983-3611. Hoban's Plumbing and Heating works with Ream water heaters, Tempstar furnaces, and they also work with geothermal, northern heat pumps, and they have North Star water softeners that you can buy or rent. Whether it's plumbing or heating, contact the professionals with Hoban's Plumbing and Heating to get the job done. Hoban's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving the Lakes area and beyond for over 30 years. Call 218-983-3611.
Hi, this is Jordan Johnson from the Ada Borup West School. At Ada Borup West, we're committed to excellence and continually look to expand educational opportunities and experiences to teach and prepare students for various career opportunities. You are invited and encouraged to be involved in the Ada Borup West Schools for education, fine arts, and athletics. For more information, please visit today and find our website, ada.k12.mn.us. Ada Borup West School, home of the Cougars.
Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, Thursday, March 19th at the ranch near Hitterdall, Minnesota. 60 of the region's highest quality Red Angus bulls, plus 12 elite hand-picked registered heifers. Request a catalog today. Same reliable program, new exciting genetics. March 19th, the Annual Bull Sale. Visit Facebook Jacobson Red Angus or call Gary Jacobson 701-361-3189. Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale. The sale will be live on TV auction. Thursday, March 19th, 1 p.m.
Your legacy matters. This is Kurt Fillion, Wealth Advisor with Franzen Investment Services. Estate planning isn't just for the wealthy. It's for anyone who wants to leave a legacy for their loved ones and ensure their wishes are honored. At Franzen Investment Services, we guide you through the process with care and clarity. Estate planning is complex. We can help make it simple. Let's talk about securing your legacy. Give me a call at 218-415-7139. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA, and SIPC.
Well, we're about ready to go in this one tonight, or today rather. Thunderbirds and Freeze. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sean Bierk. The broadcast call of this matchup between the 1 seed East subsection, Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds, and the 5 seed of the West half, the Northern Freeze. Thanks to all the sponsors. They make it all possible. Please patronize the fine advertisers that you hear and see throughout the broadcast. Thanks to the one and only Tom Lano. He is my Your Live event engineer for this afternoon's game. Thunderbirds victorious over Black Duck on Thursday night for a chance to get to this point. The Freeze victorious in a 1-point win over Sacred Heart on Thursday to get to this point. Winner of this game, well, they will move on to that Wednesday night matchup. Of course, a Wednesday night matchup because of the township elections on Tuesday. They would get a chance to play in the Ralph Engelstad Arena at 6 o'clock on Wednesday night. 1 of 4 here today from the Ralph Engelstad Arena. We will carry the first and third here on KRJM, YourLiveEvent.com in Garden Valley. The third game being Fertile Beltramie taking on Calgary North Home. will carry the second and fourth games on KKCQ-FM along with YourLiveEvent.com and Garden Valley. The second game is Red Lake County, and they'll take on Winnemac. That fourth game is Stephen Argyle taking on Winnemac. So, full day of basketball here from Ralph Ingolston Arena. So we're ready to go here. The Freeze will have Evan Reba. He'll be jumping against Ethan Jackson. Our opening tap is brought to you by Gordon's Construction of Mahnomen. Of course, providing quality construction services to the entire area. A Native American-owned construction company, Gordon Construction, our opening tap sponsor. Reba and Jackson to jump this one up, and we are ready to rock and roll here today. Tap on the way, and it's going to be controlled by the Freeze. I'm bringing it to the left side is Alex Bray. Bray drives in, and Alex Bray quickly scores on a little leaner, and it's 2-0. 2-0 Freeze is Anthony Thompson to Jackson, left side, Gavin MacArthur. MacArthur looking in, nothing there. Now it's Ethan Jackson at the elbow. Kick it out to Anthony Thompson. Thompson recently scored his 1,000th career point. Now it's a turnover on Thompson, and back the other way comes Cale Pearson. Pearson kicks it out right side. 3 on the way from Sawyer Torgerson, falls short. Reba down with a rebound, and Evan Reba, the offensive board, draws the foul as well. Brody Lutka is going to pick up his first personal. So the Freeze will inbound from their own baseline, kicks it in to Alex Bray. Bray leaves it right side. Pearson goes right side to Trig Anderson. Corner back out to Anderson. Anderson inside look, goes to Alex Bray. Now it's a baseline drive, nothing there. There's 9 on the shot clock. Back into the corner for a Sawyer Torgerson 3. That's going to fall well short, and Ethan Jackson is there for the defensive board. And here comes Taden Larson and the Thunderbirds in transition. 2-0 Freeze leading early going, 17 to go first half. Right side, Anthony Thompson. Thompson holds up, now goes to Lutka at that high post. Lutka looks, lofts it inside. Ethan Jackson. Jackson a little leaner, no good. And there's Evan Reba with another rebound. And back the other way comes the Freeze. Freeze going to push down the middle with Cale Pearson. Right side, Sawyer Torgerson. Torgerson looks, kicks left side. Here's a baseline drive by Pearson, too hard. Reba down to the rebound, he misses the shot. And the next rebound is controlled by Brody Lutka. Opportunity there for the Freeze, just couldn't get the bunny to fall. It's 2-0 Freeze leading. Thompson left side, Brody Lutka leave it for MacArthur on the left side. MacArthur drives in, here's Gavin MacArthur. His shot is stolen away. And pushing back is Cale Pearson to the right side. And it's Alex Bray, leave it out. Baseline drive all the way through to Anderson. Now Reba. Reba leaves one on the floor. Now it's a 3 on the way by Torgerson is good. Sawyer Torgerson buries the 3. It's 5-0. 5-0 Freeze. Thompson across half court. He is picked up by Trig Anderson. Right side. Leaving it here for Taden Larson. Larson back out to Thompson. Thompson back to, then they go up top. High post, Ethan Jackson. Jackson right side, Thompson. Thompson coming to his right, got the help defense. Has to kick it out to Lutka. 9 on the shot clock. Ethan Jackson looks to make a move. Jackson, a nice move, steps through, misses the layup. Reba's there for his 4th rebound. And coming back is Cale Pearson. Pearson will push it up the floor to Alex Bray. Bray driving in. Bray got pushed way far underneath, and Gavin MacArthur picks up the rebound. Thompson on the return to the right side. Gavin MacArthur. MacArthur baseline. Stop. Fall away. Good for Gavin MacArthur. 7 feet away. Gavin MacArthur hits it. It's 5-2 Freeze. Pearson works it up. Thunderbirds trying to get their half-court defense to Reba. Reba dribbling on the right side. Goes right side to Torgerson. Torgerson dribbling it out. Back out to Pearson. High post. They go left side. Trig Anderson fires a 3, and it's good. Trig Anderson for 3. It's an 8-2 Freeze lead. 14:48 to play here in the first half. Lutka on the left side. Now it's to Thompson. Anthony Thompson back to Lutka, top of the key. And that ball is poked away. It's a turnover, number 3. Weaving it up the floor, Pearson. He'll feed right side. Torgerson, little short pull-up jumper. Rattled in, rattled out, no good. It's a hard rebound. Pearson coming away with it. Pearson, here's a 3 on the way by the Freeze, and Alex Bray airballed it. But the rebound came right back to Trig Anderson. Anderson to the left, they left it down to Reba. Reba's shot is blocked, but he got his own little rebound and puts it back up, and Evan Reba with the bucket, and it's a timeout on the floor. Timeouts are brought to you by Amber Nesker with Real Estate by Amber with Realty Experts. 701-799-4104 on your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. 10-2, the Freeze leading.
Lakes Community Cooperative, we believe energy should come with something extra, trust. Whether you need propane for your home, farm fuel, or dependable delivery, we've got you covered. With hometown service and reliable supply, we're more than a provider. We're your neighbor. Lakes Community Cooperative, your co-op, our community.
Timeout's actually brought to you by Gordon Construction of Mahnomen, Native American-owned construction company in Mahnomen. It's at a 10-2 lead. Tommy Phillips is checked in the game for the Thunderbirds. Thompson, high post. Here's Brody Lutka. Lutka had it slapped away from behind. Turnover number 4 in the Thunderbirds. Boy, what a pass up the floor. They loft it to Reba. It's kicked back and ending up in the hands. It was a loose ball, and ending up with it was Sawyer Torgerson, and he is going to be fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. Tommy Phillips picks up the foul, and our free throw lines are brought to you by Real Estate by Amber. Amber Nevsker with Realty Experts. Whether you're buying or selling, 701-799-4104. The first one no good for Sawyer Torgerson. It's an 8-point Freeze lead, 10-2, 13:54 to play in the first half. One more here for Torgerson. Second free throw comes up short, no good. Rebounded by Taden Larson. Larson going to return the ball. Larson will hand it off to Anthony Thompson, and that'll activate the offense. Phillips goes right side back to Larson. High post, Brody Lutka just outside 3. Now they get it inside to Ethan Jackson. Draws a double, but goes up strong, and Ethan Jackson gets the bank shot. 10-4. Full half court. They try to trap him. And now the ball kicked right back. They tried to feed left side to Trig Anderson. Substitution coming. Coming in is Blair Moen. Substitutions are brought to you by Corey Berry Drywall of Ogama. Inbound coming here. They're going to feed this one in dangerous pass, but it's picked up by Moen. They go right side. High post. Here's Alex Bray. Short pull-up jumper is good for Alex Bray. 12-4. Freeze leading. Larson back across. Here's Taden Larson working against Moen. Larson goes left side. Up top to Anthony Thompson. Thompson now high post. Ethan Jackson at the free throw line. Jackson hands it off. Now back to Jackson. Jackson up strong, and he's going to be fouled. Avin Reba is going to end up with the foul. First on Reba. Team's first. To the free throw line goes Ethan Jackson. Free throw sponsored by Amber Nevsker with Real Estate by Amber with Realty Experts. 701-799-4104. Jackson, first free throw is away, is good. Substitution coming in, sitting down is Alex Bray. Brecken Bring will come in for the Freeze. One more here for Ethan Jackson. It's a 12-5 lead for the Freeze. Second free throw is away, and he makes that one. Makes it 12-6, a 6-point lead for the Northern Freeze. Thunderbirds setting up in their half-court trap defense. Getting it up the floor, though. They get it to Moen. Moen will hold up, and now the offense on the move. Cale Pearson. Pearson left side. Moen launches a 3. That one rims off. Brody Lutka is going to pull down the board. Lutka to Thompson. Thompson will look to push. Here's Anthony Thompson. He'll step to the floor, and he bounces one off for the 3. Brecken Bring with the rebound, and it's a 12-6 lead. Coming back, the Freeze in transition. Moen a bounce pass left side. Trig Anderson. Anderson inside feed. They loft it into Reba. Reba a little head fake, and then goes up strong and gets the bucket. 14-6. Freeze on top. 12-22 first half. Larson with the basketball. Phillips leaves it for Lutka, top of the key. Lutka directing traffic. Getting the offense set. Now Lutka will get it going, and it's a backdoor cut. And Larson was a little slow getting there, and it's thrown away. It's a turnover. Checking in is Brandon Schenke. And also back in is Alex Bray. Substitutions are brought to you by Corey Berry Drywall of Ogama. It'll be Freeze basketball up ahead to Schenke. Schenke back out to Torgerson. Torgerson, one pass over to Schenke, now back to Torgerson, and they'll reverse it over to Moen on the right side. Corner to Reba. Reba inside look, and having to kick it back out is Bring. 14 on the shot clock, driving and slashing to the bucket is Sawyer Torgerson, and he gets a layup, and now it's a 10-point Freeze lead. 16-6, 11:35 to go first half. Left side, Anthony Thompson. Thompson looking for room. Up top to Lutka. Lutka into the corner. Phillips. Phillips back out. Thompson. Thompson drives in. He'll take a mid-range jumper. Bounces off. Evan Reba there for his 6th rebound, and Schenke is on the return. Schenke across half court into the right side. Torgerson back to Schenke. Schenke looking it over. Leaves it back for Torgerson on the right side. Now inside to Evan Reba. Reba back out to Schenke, top of the key. Now back. They go inside. Nice pass and a blocked shot. And coming back the other way is the Thunderbirds. They blocked Reba. Jackson got to him. Now it's a drive by Anthony Thompson. Thompson's shot is high off the top of the glass, and it's a loose ball. Still loose, picked up by Evan Reba. Boy, that was a brawl on the floor there for a moment with Jackson and also Brecken Bring, and then Reba just came up and got the basketball. Schenke with it. He'll leave it up top for Moen. Blair Moen back to Schenke. Schenke, high post. Back out. They go to Torgerson, left side. Moen. Moen looks up, spots up, 3 on the way, no good, but he tracks down his own rebound. Moen, inside, nice pass to Schenke. Schenke, little fall away, too hard though. Next rebound is for Ethan Jackson. Jackson ahead to Larson, and Larson is on the run. Here comes Taden Larson, and Larson fouled on the arm. Taden Larson driving on the right side. And the foul's on Blair Moen. That'll be first personal. Substitution, LaDanian Rowland, Gavin MacArthur in. Tommy Phillips and Brody Lutka sitting down. Evan Reba sitting down. Is back, coming back in. Let's see here, I believe it was Bray that came in. Nope. Yep, Bray came back in. They're going to loft it into Ethan Jackson. Jackson, little head fake. Shot is too far and rebounded down by LaDanian Rowland. The turnaround put back is no good. Rowland had a good look at it. The rebound came down to Alex Bray. 16-6, the Freeze leading. Moen up front. Bounce pass to the right side to Schenke. They get down to Bring. Inside look. Alex Bray's shot. No good. Rowland is there for the rebound. His second. Now Taden Larson going to slow up with 9:41 to go. First half, a 16-6 Freeze lead. Larson to Ethan Jackson. Jackson got a little bit of separation. The shot too hard. Rebounded by Alex Bray. Here comes Schenke down the left side. They leave it left side. Torgerson kick it out all the way through. Moen. This is a Brecken Bring jump shot. Baseline no good. And a rebound ripped away by LaDanian Rowland. Tore that one away from Alex Bray. Back the other way comes Larson. Behind the back dribble to MacArthur on the left. MacArthur looks back up top to Taden Larson. Larson inside to Jackson. Jackson looks. Now he'll take a 10-foot jumper. That's no good. And a rebound down to Alex Bray. Both teams have gone cold from the floor here with 8:59 to play first half. 16-6 Freeze leading. Left side, they leave it for Torgerson. Torgerson lofts it all the way across to Bring. Now to Bray. Out to Moen on the right side. Moen, he'll spot up, takes the jump shot. No good. Rebounded LaDanian Rowland. His 4th board off the bench. Handed off to Ethan Jackson, and Jackson back across. 8:39 first half. MacArthur on the left side. Back up to Anthony Thompson. Thompson back to MacArthur. MacArthur tries to get down to the baseline. He's cut off, kicks it out to Jackson. Jackson just takes a 3, and that's no good. Rebounded by Blair Moen. And Moen is coming back. Thunderbirds only getting 1 shot off, and now a nice pass and a drive, and getting behind the defense is number 11, Alex Bray. Bray now with 6 points, and it's a 12-point lead. 18-6 Freeze leading. Here's Anthony Thompson. Thompson runs into a wall. Down to LaDanian Rowland. Rowland's shot is off the mark. Rebound tipped out to Blair Moen. Here comes Moen in the Freeze. Back across is Moen, and the ball is knocked away, but picked up by the Freeze. Schenke kicks it. Torgerson. He's going to try a 3 in the corner. Won't fall. Rebounded cleanly by Ethan Jackson. Jackson with 3 rebounds. Here comes Taden Larson on a run. He's going to be stopped. Goes to MacArthur. Baseline drive. Got the roll. Gavin MacArthur for 2. 18-8. Freeze up by 2. 7:36 to play first half. Down the left side comes Torgerson. Torgerson will leave it left side. Bring back out to Torgerson. Torgerson will reverse the floor to the right side. Moen Back to Torgerson. Torgerson driving. Torgerson extra pass inside and a nice pass at that. Brecken Bring got position. Reverse layup good. 20-8 Freeze. 7:15 to go first half. Anthony Thompson hands it off to, no, he'll keep it on the left side. Thompson looks to drive. He's cut off by Mullen. Here's Anthony Thompson. Finds his way inside. One-handed. Missed the shot, but somehow came back with it. Missed the shot, though. And Torgerson is down with the rebound. And back the other way, and now a blocking foul going to be called on the Thunderbirds. And I think Anthony Thompson's going to, nope. Foul is going to go against, might go against Ethan Jackson here. Oh, they call it on Brecken Bring. I thought it was an offensive foul. Brody Lutka comes back in. Anthony Thompson sits down. Avin Reba back in. As Mullen sits down for the Freeze. 20-8. Right side, here is MacArthur down to Lutka, working against Reba, and then loses the basketball, turned over. Back up ahead, here's an easy one for Torgerson. Torgerson with the easy right-handed layup. He's got 7, and it's a 22-8 lead for the Freeze. 6:31 to go in the half. Thompson back across. Thunderbirds have been scoreless here for about 6 minutes. Underneath, Brody Lutka, one-hander, no good. Evan Reba with his 8th rebound. And Pearson, who came back into the game, high post break, kick it out. Here is a Trig Anderson 3, and that is good. Trig Anderson, 25-8, all the way up to a 17-point lead here for the Freeze. Taden Larson leaves it for MacArthur on the left. Now it's Anthony Thompson. Thompson driving down. We're going to have a foul called. Be a blocking foul going against Trig Anderson. His first. And a substitution, Ethan Jackson in for Ladanian Rowland. Our substitutions brought to you by Corey Berry Drywall of Ogama, 218-204-0143. So the inbound coming. Lutka into Anthony Thompson, and Thompson had it swiped away before he could get his shot off. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Birds. 25-8. The lead here for the Northern Freeze. Inbound to Gavin MacArthur. MacArthur back out to Anthony Thompson. Thompson trying to make some moves and has it stripped away, and then it is stolen away. Back the other way comes Pearson. Pearson, left-handed layup is good. Cale Pearson makes it a 27-8 lead. It's a 19-point game. Larson across half court. Here is Taden Larson. Left side, Gavin MacArthur, high post. They're going to loft it into Ethan Jackson. Jackson, nice little head fake, steps back, dumps it in for 2. 27-10. Freeze up by 17. Up top, this is Pearson. Pearson, bounce pass right side. They go to Torgerson. Torgerson skip pass all the way across. Went right over the head. Actually, it was Bray skipping it across. Turnover on the Freeze, their third. Substitution. Blair Moen coming in for Sawyer Torgerson. 5:12 to go. 27-10. Freeze up by 17. Taden Larson with the basketball, brings it across half court, feeds right side to Thompson. Thompson off the screen, now to Lutka. Lutka, left side, Taden Larson. Larson, he'll take a 17-footer. That's no good. Cale Pearson there for his second board. Pearson runs it back. Pearson had it swiped away from behind. Turnover and a hep ahead. Here's Taden Larson, and Larson, easy layup because of the turnover. 27-12. Pearson inside to Avin Reba. Reba lofts it to Bray in the air. Bray catches, releases. He's got 8. 29-12. Larson across. Right side, Thompson. Thompson looks to the inside. Ethan Jackson. Jackson looking, making a move. Now Ethan Jackson takes the shot, misses the shot. Avin Reba is down with his 9th rebound. And he'll feed it to Pearson, and Pearson's going to push this one up ahead to Anderson, inside to Bray. Bray drives too hard off the glass, rebounded by Brody Lutka. Lutka with 3 boards, and he'll come back up the floor, feeds it to Anthony Thompson. Thompson, and we got a foul. It's going against Trig Anderson. Anderson's going to pick up his 3rd. That'll be the team's 5th. Substitution coming. Sawyer Torgerson coming back in. Trig Anderson going to sit down. 3:59 to play in the half. 29-12. The Freeze leading the Thunderbirds. Inbound goes to Gavin MacArthur. Quickly out to Ethan Jackson. Jackson feeds it to Taden Larson. Larson back to Brody Lutka. Lutka looks to drive. Now Lutka stops. Wow, what a great pass. And Gavin MacArthur with the right cut and a timeout. Timeout on the floor, Thunderbirds. Timeouts are brought to you by Gordon Construction of Mahnomen. Your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. 3:45 to play first half. The Freeze lead the Thunderbirds 29-14.
Blessmeister Dental is dedicated to providing its patients with the best appropriate dentistry to help them maintain their health, comfort, and beauty for their lifetime. We know every person is different, and we will help you stay healthy and offer the level of care that you desire. With offices in Kirsten at 1726 University Avenue or by phone, 281-4323. See or call Blessmeister Dental today.
No matter the need, no matter the importance, Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
29-14, the Northern Freeze lead the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds. Full court pressure here by the Thunderbirds. Blair Moen skips this one, dangerous pass, and Avin Reba picks up the loose ball over to Bray, now left side, Pearson. Pearson trying to dribble out. We're going to have a hand check going against Taden Larson, trying to get his way in there to pick up a steal. First personal on Larson. Team's third. So the Freeze will inbound from the near sideline. Inbound will go to Blair Moen. Moen with the basketball. Off the screen goes to his right. Moen will just stop and shoot the three. It's no good. Rebounded by, that was Alex Bray. Somehow Alex Bray got inside there, snuck that offensive board away. He's got 10, it's 31-14. Larson, they go high up top. Brody Lutka, top of the key. Lutka to Larson on the right. Now to Ethan Jackson. Jackson tries to get his way in. Extra pass stolen away. Turnover number 8. Avin Reba with the takeaway. And here comes Pearson. Cale Pearson working against Anthony Thompson. Inside. Wow, what a great pass, but a miss by Reba and a putback by Alex Bray. Bray with another offensive board and a putback. 33-14, back to a 19-point game. Larson looks, drives, leaves it for Ethan Jackson. Jackson's going to be fouled. Trying to drive to his left. Alex Bray is going to pick up his first, team 6. 2:33 to play in the half, 33-14. Freeze leading the Thunderbirds here on Gold 101.5 KRJM, Mahnomen, Minnesota, YourLiveEvent.com, and GVT. Inbound will go to Ethan Jackson. Jackson, short pull-up jumper is no good. Avin Reba down with his 10th rebound of the half. And here comes Cale Pearson and the Freeze. They push right side to Torgerson. Torgerson stops, leaves it in for Reba, and that's going to be easily stolen away by Ethan Jackson. Turnover 5 on the Freeze. Up ahead, and nice pass. Missing the shot is Anthony Thompson. And a quick rebound for Alex Bray, and back the other way comes the Freeze. It was an easy layup, and Thompson missed it. Inside to Bray, outside, here is Trig Anderson's 3, and that is Blair Moen, actually, and Moen buries a 3, and now it is a 22-point lead for the Freeze. Thompson lost the basketball. Turnover Thunderbirds, back the other way comes Blair Moen. Layup is good. Moen with the steal. 38-14. They weave it to Brody Lutka, and they let Lutka go, and Lutka's going to get an easy one. 38-16, 1:32 to go in the half. Pearson up ahead to Torgerson. Torgerson's pass, he had Alex Bray wide open. And now it's thrown away. And Taden Larson couldn't catch up with the pass. The Thunderbirds turn it right back over. Turnover number 10 on the Thunderbirds. 38-16, the Northern Freeze leading. Here's Blair Heisler coming in. Anthony Thompson's going to sit down. Our substitutions brought to you by Corey Berry Drywall. Inbound will go to Sawyer Torgerson. Thunderbirds trying to get that trap set, and Torgerson just runs around him. Up to Alex Spray, back out to Torgerson. They go right side to Cale Pearson. Pearson will feed back to Torgerson. Torgerson, wow, what a move through the defense. Missed the shot, though. Rebounded by Brody Lutka. He sliced right through the defense. Here comes Gavin MacArthur back the other way. MacArthur misses the shot. Rebounded by Cale Pearson. Nobody there for the Thunderbirds for a board. Pearson left side to Torgerson, back out to Moen. Moen steps in, lost the basketball momentarily, kicks it out, 45 to go. Here's Alex Bray, leaves it back out on the right, back to Bray. Elbow jumper on the way. That one's off the elbow, no good, and a rebound down for Blair Heisler. Here's Heisler goes left side to Gavin MacArthur. MacArthur back to Taden Larson. Larson, here is Brody Lutka, deep three for Lutka, off the mark. Rebounded by Sawyer Torgerson. 23 to go, 38-16 first half. Cale Pearson up top. Inside look, outside, Blair Moen. Moen looks to drive, tried to dish, and it's knocked away by Ethan Jackson. 13.5 to play in the half, 38-16, Freeze leading. Inbound, goes inside to Avin Reba, and Reba, his shot was partially blocked from behind. Gavin MacArthur picks up the loose ball. MacArthur will push it up to Larson. Larson fires a deep three, it's off the mark, rebounded by Avin Reba. Reba, and that'll be the first half of play. So we go to the halftime mark. The Northern Freeze leading Mahnomen-Waubun 38-16. We'll take a break. We'll come back. All the halftime numbers on the way. At the half, Section 8A boys basketball. The Northern Freeze lead the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds 38-16 on Gold 101.5 KRJM, YourLiveEvent.com, and Garden Valley Television.
Linforce Agency and Auto Owners Insurance care about the success of our local communities, businesses, and farms. We are cheering right alongside you for area students, athletes, and their achievements. We're here to celebrate your milestones and are with you through the unexpected. Our team of insurance agents is committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. At any of our locations, we will work with you to ensure that you and those you care about most are protected. Give us a call today at 218-435-6585 and check out our website at linforceagency.com.
A full supply of building needs materials, shingles, insulation, and so much more. You'll find it at Mahnomen Building Materials on the north end of Main Street in Mahnomen. Not only do they carry the materials, they also have tools that you can buy or rent. They're a Milwaukee Tools dealer. They also have equipment that you can buy or rent, and they are now a steel dealer. Call today, 218-935-5631, or stop by. Mahnomen Building Materials on the north end of Main Street in Mahnomen. At the Mahnomen School District, their mission is to provide the opportunity for high achievement for all learners, promoting academics, citizenship, and individual self-esteem with an emphasis on 21st century skills. For more information on the Mahnomen School District and what's going on at the school, log on to www.mahnomen.k12.mn.us. Good luck to the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds from the faculty, staff, and students at the Mahnomen School District. For anyone that loves DIY projects, your locally owned True Value store on Main Street in Mahnomen is a shopper's paradise. They have everything you need for plumbing projects, electrical. They've got a full supply of paint and all of the painting supplies. They've got supplies for your outdoor projects, and of course, they've got the tools to get the job done. Stop by and see Ryan and Paige at your locally owned True Value store. For the DIY lovers, your locally owned True Value store is a shopper's paradise.
Market County Grain LLC is proud to support all the area teams. As you take the field or court, remember that hard work and determination leads to success both in sports and in the field. Just like you strive for excellence with speed, service, and solutions to keep our farmers moving forward. Play hard, play smart, and compete with confidence. From all of us at Market County Grain LLC, best of luck in the upcoming section tournament games.
Hi, I'm Kate and I live in Warroad, Minnesota. It's south of Canada on Lake of the Woods. There's lots of outdoor opportunities like fishing, boating, hunting, things like that. And we do have a lot of local businesses, clothing stores, coffee shops, bars and restaurants. You know pretty much everybody. Everyone's gonna support you. Everyone's there for you. Warroad's a super safe community. It's a great place to raise a family. You never know what you can find in a community like this. I always think small town, but big hearts.
Halftime here at Ralph Engelstad Arena, the first game of the day where the Northern Freeze leads the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds 38-16. Our halftime report is brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance, the Joe McCullum Agency with offices in Bijou, Detroit Lakes. 218-844-5970. Joe will find you the best coverage to fit your budget. Call for a free quote. Joe McCullum, Farmers Union Insurance, 218-844-5970. Offices in Bijou and Detroit Lakes. Well, the first half, it has been all Northern Freeze here in this first half of play as Mahnomen-Waubun tried to set up their half-court defense, tried to set up their full-court press. The Freeze have just found ways around it, and they are dominating the rebounding category. The Freeze have built a 22-point. They lead by 22 here at the half. They've led by as many as 24. They built a quick lead at 8-2. And from there, just kind of cruised, I think, as close as Mahnomen-Waubun has been after the opening tap. They were within 6 at one point, but the Freeze just hitting shots, and Evan Reba has just been a force on the glass with 11 first-half rebounds. And then Alex Bray has been able to find his way to the bucket. He's got 12 points here in this first half. As we look at the numbers, we'll start with the Thunderbirds. They're led Ethan Jackson, 6 points, 3 boards. Gavin MacArthur, 6 points, 2 boards. Brody Lucka, 2 points, 4 boards. And Taden Larson, 2 points and a board. Ladanian Rowland off the bench has 4 rebounds. Thunderbirds 2 of 2 from the free throw line. They have 16 rebounds. Fouls, 1 on Taden Larson, 1 on Tommy Phillips, 1 on Brody Lucka. The Thunderbirds, though, they've turned the ball over. They've got 10 first-half turnovers here thus far. Now for the Northern Freeze, they're led in scoring by Alex Bray, 12 points, 6 boards. Sawyer Torgerson, 7 points, 3 boards. He's 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Blair Moen, 5 points, 3 boards. Trig Anderson knocked down a couple of threes. He got 6 points and a board. It is Evan Reba, 4 points. He has 11 rebounds in that first half. Cale Pearson, 2 points, 3 boards. Brecken Bring out the bench, 2 points and a board. The Northern Freeze, 0 of 2 from the free throw line. They have 28 rebounds. They've out-rebounded the Thunderbirds 28-16 in this first half. Fouls, 2 on Trig Anderson, 1 on Blair Moen, 1 on Alex Bray, 1 on Brecken Bring, and 1 on Evan Reba. Northern Freeze with 6 first-half turnovers here thus far. So far, it is the Northern Freeze. They're out in front of the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds, 38-16. Our halftime report brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance, the Joe McCullum Agency with offices in Bijou and Detroit Lakes. Call Joe for a free quote today, 218-844-5970. We'll go to a break. Second half coming up next. The Freeze lead the Thunderbirds at the half, 38-16 on Gold 101.5 KRJM, YourLiveEvent.com, and Garden Valley Television.
If a stranger walks up to you on the street and asks you for your money, that's called robbery. But when you walk into a bank full of people you don't know, you gladly hand over your entire paycheck. Walk into Midwest Bank, on the other hand, and half the time you can't get to the teller line before bumping into 2 friends and 3 neighbors. And those are just the people who work there. So you can hand your money over to some stranger, or you can go to Midwest Bank, the local bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The World of Outlaws late models are coming to Norman County Raceway on June 30th, 2026. Infield seating, your chance to meet your favorite National Touring Series drivers, and much, much more. Tickets are available now at ncraceway.com. Order yours today.
And we'll see you June 30th, 2026.
Northwoods Lumber Company is a second-generation family-owned building material dealer which has served Black Duck, Bemidji, and their surrounding areas since 1973. We are a full-service lumberyard and home center, and we specialize in providing high-quality lumber, building materials, and hardware at fair and competitive prices. We are constantly improving, building on past achievements, and looking forward to new challenges in the future. Stop into either store in Black Duck or Bemidji and experience why Northwoods Lumber Company is the right choice for you and your project.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
Performance Ag west of Borup with Eric today. And Eric, you've been around since 2013.
We're a full-service agronomy center. We have the fertilizer, seed, chemical, liquid fertilizer. We got our water there, and we'll have everything right in close proximity now with that new addition to our fertilizer building. Like we like to say at Performance Ag, we don't want all the business, just yours. So the best way to reach me is my cell number. It's 701-799-0356.
Our Peterson Farm seed reps, real-life seed heroes, well, they've been known to go the extra mile, literally thousands of extra miles every year. And when they're not driving gravel roads, they're out walking fields and sampling soil. When time is the enemy, they're there to save what's left of the day. Are all Peterson Farm seed reps seed heroes? I guess that's a yes. Peterson Farm Seed, we're that kind of seed company.
Well, we're about ready to go here in the second half. Thanks to Farmers Union Insurance, the Joe McCullum Agency offices in Bijou and Detroit Lakes. On the floor in the second half for the Northern Freeze, it will be Avin Reba, Alex Bray, Cale Pearson, Trig Anderson, and Sawyer Torgerson. On the floor for the Thunderbirds, Ethan Jackson, Anthony Thompson, Gavin MacArthur, Taden Larson, and Brody Lutka. 38-16 as we start the second half on Gold 1015, KRJM, YourLiveEvent.com, and Garden Valley Television. Again, if you like what you're watching, make sure to click that like button on our Your Live Event page. Ethan Jackson to start the basketball. Here's Anthony Thompson, comes out, fires up a three, and he hits it. Thompson, who had no points in the first half, hits that first three. Thunderbirds are going to come out with a press. Quickly to Torgerson. Torgerson races up the floor. Torgerson ahead to Alex Bray. Bray up strong but missed the shot, and a rebound that goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Northern Freeze. 38-19. Thunderbirds get that opening three to cut it to 19. And they'll have the basketball. Thompson are going to come across the half-court mark. Hands it off to Taden Larson. Larson to the left side to Gavin MacArthur. MacArthur out to Thompson. He's going to shoot another three. That one's off the mark, and Avin Reba pulls down the board. Ahead to Pearson. Pearson running it up the floor. Pearson to the left side to Torgerson. Torgerson sees an opportunity on the baseline, but stops the dribble. Now to Pearson. Pearson back to Torgerson. Torgerson out to Bray. They'll swing it over to the right side. Trig Anderson tries a three. That's no good. And Bray, Alex Bray, coming right down the lane, catches and releases in the air, rebound, put back good, 40-19, Freeze. Larson, high post, Brody Lutka just outside three. Now it's Gavin MacArthur. MacArthur back to Larson. They'll swing left side to Anthony Thompson. Thompson steps in, cut off, now has to make some room out to Taden Larson. Larson brings it back to Ethan Jackson at the free throw line. Here's Ethan Jackson, kick it out to Gavin MacArthur. He'll try a three, that's off the mark, and a rebound that comes down to Ethan Jackson. Jackson inside, reverse slip, good. Ethan Jackson's got 8 points. Again, the Thunderbirds putting that press on. Here is a foul called as Sawyer Torgerson coming up the floor, and it'll be a hand check. Ethan Jackson picks up his first. 40-21, the Freeze lead the Thunderbirds on KRJM, YourLiveEvent.com, and Garden Valley Television. Keep the press on here. And the inbound goes deep into Trig Anderson as they break it ahead to Evan Reba. And Reba all the way to the rack for the score. They weave it left-right. And then a foul called on the Freeze. Kale Pearson picks up his first, team's first, 42-21, Freeze leading. Thunderbirds have been down like this in ball games and have found ways to come back. Thompson across half court. They go right side to Gavin MacArthur. Lofted back to Anthony Thompson. He'll spot up three as well off the mark. Kale Pearson is down with the board, and Pearson is pushing it to the left side, and it's saved and stolen away by the Thunderbirds. Here's Anthony Thompson with the easy layup. Boy, how the Thunderbirds were able to get that steal. Reba with the basketball. Here's Avin Reba. He's going to dribble through the pressure and gets it across. Here's Avin Reba. Nice pass to Alex Bray. Bray with a short little pull-up jumper for Alex Bray, who's got 16. 44-23. Bounce pass to Brody Lutka. Lutka spot up. Three is good for Brody Lutka. 44-26. Inbound will go to Trig Anderson. Into the middle, dangerous pass. And then it's going to be kept alive by the Freeze. They push it up to Alex Bray. And Bray with another bucket. 18 for Bray. 46-26. Larson back to the way. He's going to shoot a three. That one is no good. Avin Reba is there for his 13th rebound. Reba pushing it to Torgerson. Torgerson spins, and that's a double. Nope, they didn't call it. Up the floor. Three on the way is good. Torgerson. Sawyer Torgerson with a three. 49-26. Anthony Thompson crosses coming to his left. Back out to Gavin MacArthur, right side. Taden Larson. Larson inside Ethan Jackson. Jackson takes a pull-up jump shot. No good. Rebounded by Kale Pearson. Pearson with 5 boards. Avin Reba showing his dribbling skills. Gets it up to Torgerson. Almost stolen away. Pearson top of the key. They go to the left side to Torgerson. Torgerson, he'll stop and goes to Avin Reba. Reba inside, the reverse layup. Didn't get the roll, and the rebound comes down to Ethan Jackson. That thing almost rolled in. 49-26 Freeze. Larson back the other way. Larson goes to Lutka. Lutka deep three this time. That's no good. Rebounded by Alex Bray. Bray with his 8th board. And this is Kale Pearson handing it to Avin Reba. Reba, a bounce pass out to Torgerson. Torgerson, high post, Bray quickly out. Here's Trig Anderson, tries a three. It's in and out, no good. Rebound down to Brody Lutka, his 5th board. And Ethan Jackson will bring it back. 13:34 to play. Here's Ethan Jackson. Works on the right side, skip it across to Taden Larson, inside to Brody Lutka. Lutka tries to hand it off, and now in trouble is Ethan Jackson. Out to Taden Larson. Larson tries the drive. Larson adjusting the shot, missing the shot. Rebound down to Trig Anderson. Anderson to Pearson. Pearson coming up the floor with it. Kale Pearson to Reba, out to Torgerson. Torgerson on that right side of the floor, coming out with it. Goes left side to Pearson, now into the corner to Trig Anderson. Feeding down to Avin Reba. Reba missed the first one and then had his second one blocked. So a turnover there on the Freeze. And here comes Gavin MacArthur. MacArthur shot is swatted, but he got it back and steps in for the score. The first shot was swatted away. MacArthur, though, staying with it. And here's a foul going against Brody Lutka, trying to come up and get the steal from Torgerson. Brody Lutka is going to pick up his second. 49-28. Freeze lead by 21. Substitutions, Ladanian Rowland, Tommy Phillips in for the Thunderbirds. Schenke and Brecken Bring in for the Freeze. Our substitutions brought to you by Corey Berry Drywall. Timeout on the floor, Freeze. Timeout's brought to you by Gordon Construction. On your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, 12:40 to play. Freeze lead the Thunderbirds 49-28.
Since 1989, Phil Thompson Associates has been one of Minnesota's leading crop and hail insurance agencies, providing critical financial services to agricultural operations. From bookkeeping and tax planning to payroll, we're here to help you succeed, and we're not just about business. That's why we're wishing all the area teams best of luck in the upcoming section tournament games from Phil Thompson and Associates. Affordable, high-quality service with a personal touch.
The perfect destination for your next family vacation, it's Pinehurst Resort on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash. Whether you're looking to soak up the summer sun, maybe check out the fall colors, or you enjoy snowmobiling or ice fishing, Pinehurst Resort can do it all. You can check them out online at visitpinehurstmn.com. Make your next reservation for a perfect family vacation at Pinehurst, 218-935-5745. Pinehurst Resort on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash.
Well, we're back here at the Ralph Engelstad Arena here, where the Northern Freeze lead the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds 49-28. Section 8A boys basketball playoffs today. Blair Moen into the game for the Freeze as well. Pearson's going to run it up, pushing it up the floor, and stolen away. Ladanian Rowland broke it up the floor to Anthony Thompson, over to Gavin MacArthur, and MacArthur is fouled. And the bucket good. They're going to say MacArthur got the shot off, and the bucket's good, and he'll go to the free throw line. Fouls on Brecken Bring. Our free throw line is brought to you by Amber Nesker with Real Estate by Amber. With Realty Experts, your local real estate expert. If you're thinking about buying or selling, 701-799-4104. MacArthur at the line. It's 49-30. A chance to cut this to an 18-point ball game. MacArthur missed the free throw, though. And then a turnover as Evan. Here is Ethan Jackson. He's working against Evan Reba, and Reba pulls down another board. He's got 16 rebounds. Up the floor to Schenke. Schenke got underneath, leaves it out for Moen. Here is Pearson, back to Moen. Moen's going to try a three. It's off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Brecken Bring, and then Bring is going to be fouled. Big offensive board there by Brecken Bring. Tommy Phillips is going to commit the foul. Brody Lutka coming in for Ethan Jackson. Our substitutions that are brought to you by Corey Berry Drywall of Ogama. 49-30, the Freeze lead the Thunderbirds. They'll inbound. The Freeze will inbound from their own baseline. Inbound goes out to Evan Reba. Reba leaves it left side. Here's Moen. Here's a deep three by Moen. That one's off the mark. And the rebound kicked around, and then the Freeze kick it out of bounds. So it will be Thunderbird basketball. Sawyer Torgerson in for Cale Pearson. 11:55 to play. 49-30. The Freeze lead the Thunderbirds. Today on KRJM, YourLiveEvent.com, and Garden Valley Television. Here's Anthony Thompson up to Ladanian Rowland. Rowland back to Thompson. Thompson has to give it to Gavin MacArthur. MacArthur quickly over to Phillips. Phillips back to MacArthur. Now they go inside to Brody. Lutka draws the double. Lutka tried to fight his way in, missed the shot. Evan Reba's down with his 17th rebound. 49-30 up the floor to Brecken Bring. Bring will hold up and leave it for Blair Moen on the left's right side. Moen, Schenke. Schenke back to Moen. He comes front court, goes left side to Torgerson. Torgerson inside to Evan Reba. Reba skips it across to Moen. Moen on the baseline. Cut off now Moen to Brecken Bring. Bring to Evan Reba, and Reba for two. 51-30. Phillips coming back across. Here's Tommy Phillips for Lutka, left side. Gavin MacArthur. Back to Brody Lutka. Looks to drive, cut off, throws up a shot anyway, and a rebound for Ladanian Rowland. He can't get the shot to fall, and the next rebound is for Evan Reba. Reba leaves it for Torgerson. Torgerson across to Blair Moen. Moen through to Schenke. Schenke stops. Has to go back out to Moen. Moen steps in for a shorter jump shot. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Evan Reba. Boy, Reba is tough. 19 rebounds for Evan Reba this afternoon. He's got 10 points as well. 53-30. Drive by Taden Larson, no good. Guess who got the rebound? Evan Reba. 53-30. Schenke up ahead to Reba. And Reba nearly lost the basketball, lost the handle almost. Now he'll hand it off to Sawyer Torgerson. 53-30. Torgerson out to Schenke. Schenke goes left side. Quickly into Reba. Reba missed the shot. He's fouled from behind. I think Ladanian Rowland will be the culprit. That'll send Evan Reba to the line. First on Rowland. Team's fourth. Reba at the line. Free throws brought to you by Amber Nesker. Real estate by Amber with Realty Experts. Buying or selling? Talk to the professionals, 701-799-4104. First one for Avon Reba is good. Substitutions. Cale Pierce, Trig Anderson in, Schenke and Moen out, Rowland and MacArthur out, Larson and Jackson back in. Our substitutions are brought to you by Corey Berry Drywall of Ogama. One more here for Avon Reba. Second one for Reba is good. Avon Reba with the buckets. And a timeout. Timeout Thunderbirds brought to you by Gordon Construction, your Native American-owned construction company from Mahnomen. On your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, 55-30. Freeze lead the Birds on KRJM, YourLiveEvent.com, and Garden Valley.
Fair Fun returns to Fertile, Minnesota, July 8th through the 12th during the Polk County Fair. It's 5 days of fair fun for the entire family, featuring great grandstand events, some of the best carnival rides around, a great lineup of free stage entertainment, 4-H exhibits, and of course, a huge selection of delicious food options. For more information, go online to www.polkcountyfairfertilemn.com. We'll see you at the Polk County Fair, July 8th through the 12th in Fertile.
55-30, a 25-point Northern Freeze lead, their greatest of the afternoon. It'll be Thunderbird basketball. And it'll be Ethan Jackson to give it to Anthony Thompson, who will bring it up. Thompson goes left side to Tayden Larson. Larson lofts this one across to Brody Lutka. Lutka underneath, bucket good, and one for Brody Lutka. Alex Bray, who checked back in during the break, will be the... They're going to give it to Cale Pearson. It'll be his second. Brody Lutka's at the free throw line, supporting local hoops and local homes. Real estate by Amber. Amber Nefsker with Realty Experts, 701-799-4104. Lutka, the free throw is no good, and a rebound down to Brecken Bring. Leaves it at 55-32. Bray throws this one away. Turnover on the freeze, their 11th. Tayden Larson in on the way back. Inside to Brody Lutka. Lutka, layup good, and one. So Brody Lutka gets the layup. He'll go to the line for one free throw. Sawyer Torgerson picks up his first, and back to the free throw line goes Brody Lutka. Free throw line brought to you by Amber Nefsker, Real Estate by Amber, and Realty Experts. Buying or selling, talk to Amber Nefsker, 701-799-4104. Free throw on the way. Lutka's free throw is good. 55-35. Thunderbirds with the press. Full court pass up to Alex Bray. Bray trying not to get caught in the trap, and then a timeout. Timeout taken. Timeouts are brought to you by Gordon Construction of Mahnomen, your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. 9:24 to go. Freeze lead the Thunderbirds 55-35.
Marijuana is now legal for people aged 21 and older.
I always tell my younger patients that using marijuana while you're young can hurt how your brain grows. It can harm learning, memory, and attention.
And they need to know that the use of marijuana is illegal for anyone under the age of 21. That means it's age restricted, just like using alcohol, tobacco. That means you have to be 21 or older to use it.
Be a team player. Talk to your kids. This message was paid for by the Cannabis and Substance Use Prevention Grant.
55-35. Northern Freeze leading. The Thunderbirds on a 5-0 run here. Freeze had to take a timeout as Thunderbirds had them caught in a trap. So the Freeze had to take a little timeout to work it out. So the inbound coming from the far sideline. Cale Pierce will get it. He'll bring it back out into the front court. Thunderbirds trying the scramble defense up to Trig Anderson. Anderson inside look outside. Now inside to Avon Reba. Kicks it over to Anderson. Trig Anderson tries a three. That one's no good. Rebounded by Anthony Thompson. Thompson with a couple of rebounds. He'll come back with it. Thompson will hand it off. Nope, he'll keep it himself. Thompson tries a three. It's contested, and the rebound is Brody Lutka is able to save it. And then as he's fallen out of bounds, he throws it off of one of the Freeze players. So it'll be Thunderbird basketball. They'll inbound from their own corner. 8:57 to go in this one. A 55-35 Northern Freeze lead on KRJM, YourLiveEvent.com, and Garden Valley Television. Inbound will go to Brody Lutka. Lutka not afraid to pull the trigger on a three. It's no good. Rebounded by Trig Anderson. Anderson fouled, trying to get the ball out. So the foul goes against the Thunderbirds. Ethan Jackson's going to pick up his second. Team's fifth. So they'll inbound once again. Inbound will go to Cale Pierce. Back to Torgerson. Torgerson has to move. Now throws it into danger to Avin Reba. Reba. And a 10-second call on the freeze. So a turnover there, 12. Thunderbirds have not turned it over here in the second half. They had 10 in the first half. Have not turned it over in the second half. Meanwhile, 6 here in the second half on the freeze, 12 total. So it'll be Thunderbird basketball. It's a 20-point freeze lead. Thompson to Ethan Jackson at the elbow. Back to Anthony Thompson. Thompson to Ethan Jackson. He'll try a three. It's good. Ethan Jackson hits the three. 55-38. Here's Cale Pierce. Pierce losing the dribble. And trying to get it up the floor. Brody Lutka is going to commit the foul. Lutka is going to pick up his third. His third, team's sixth. So again, the freeze inbound from the far sideline. Thunderbirds trying to pick up the defensive intensity here. Inbound goes to Cale Pierce. Pierce over to Torgerson as they get the ball up to Avin Reba. Reba kicks it back out to Trig Anderson. Anderson goes right side to Cale Pierce. Pierce inside look. Ball is knocked free from Bray, but they get it back over to the left side. Here's a three on the way by the freeze. Couldn't get it to fall. Rebounded by Ethan Jackson. Jackson will give it to Lutka. It's a 55-38 lead for the freeze to Taden Larson. Larson driving. Larson is cut off. Kicks it back out to Anthony Thompson. Thompson tries the drive. Thompson high off the glass. No good. That'll be rebounded by Alex Bray. He's got 9 boards. Now it's Torgerson weaving through and gets it to Avin Reba. Reba up ahead to Trig Anderson. And Anderson catches in the air, releases for 2. 57-38. Thompson. Baseline jumper, fall away, airballs it. Rebounded by Sawyer Torgerson. Torgerson, they weave it back up the floor. And here's a drive, no good, but a blocking foul called will send Trig Anderson to the free throw line. Foul going against Tommy Phillips, his third. To the free throw line goes Trig Anderson. Free throws sponsored by Amber Nesker with Real Estate by Amber with Realty Experts. 701-799-4104. Trig Anderson shooting his first trip to the free throw line, misses the first one. Substitutions, Gavin MacArthur in for Tommy Phillips. Blair Moen coming in for Sawyer Torgerson. One more here for Trig Anderson. It's a 57-38 freeze lead. 7:21 to play. Second free throw off the mark. The rebound down to Taden Larson. And Larson's coming up the floor, and his shot is just straight up rejected by Avin Reba. We got players on the floor, and it's going to come back down to the Northern Freeze. And I don't know if they called a foul or what happened. I think they did. So Cale Pearson's going to be called a foul. His third. I think he got caught holding on to Taden Larson, who was scrambling for the basketball. Anyway, it'll be Thunderbird basketball. They inbound to Ethan Jackson. Jackson working against Alex Bray, and the shot is no good, but Bray is going to foul him. That'll be Alex Bray's second, be the team's fifth. Sends Ethan Jackson. They're going to get it on Cale Pierce. To the line. Ethan Jackson. Buying or selling? Talk to Amber Nesker. Real Estate by Amber with Realty Experts. 701-799-4104. First free throw, no good. Sawyer Torgerson coming back in for Cale Pearson. One more here for Ethan Jackson. 57-38, freeze lead. One more here for Ethan Jackson. Second free throw up, and that's no good. Rebound comes down to Brody Lutka. Lutka has to kick this one out. They leave it for Taden Larson. This is a downtown three. It's no good. Brody Lutka there for a rebound, and a putback is good. 57-40. Now another turnover. Nope. Freeze get it, and Alex Bray is going to have an easy finger roll for the layup. Good. Almost a turnover. Bray's got 20. 59-40. Ethan Jackson, he'll stop, try the three, and the rebound's just simply going to bounce out of bounds. Out of bounds, it'll be Freeze basketball. And a timeout coming for the Northern Freeze. Timeout on the floor, your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. The Northern Freeze lead the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds 59-40. We're back in 30 seconds.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
Northern Freeze lead the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds today on Gold 101.5 KRJM Mahnomen, Minnesota. YourLiveEvent.com in Garden Valley. 59-40 is our score. 6:35 to play in the ball game. Inbound will go to Blair Moen. Over to Avin Reba, and Reba's going to be fouled from behind by Tayden Larson. That'll be his second. Team seventh. That'll send the Freeze into the bonus. It'll be a 1-and-1 here for Avin Reba. Free throw lines, again, sponsored by Amber Nefsker with Real Estate by Amber with Realty Experts. Buying or selling, Amber can help. 701-799-4104. Avin Reba is 2 of 2. He's got 20 rebounds. The first free throw is good. Reba's with 13 points to go along with those 20 rebounds. Should mention that Avin Reba is 6'4", so he's certainly a taller fella. Second one good. 61-40. Ethan Jackson will come up the floor with it. Jackson leaves it for Anthony Thompson. Thompson out to Gavin MacArthur. MacArthur back to Tayden Larson, working that front court. Here comes Tayden Larson driving to the rack. Larson for two. Tayden Larson to the bucket. Pressure here again by the Thunderbirds. Into the middle, dangerous pass. Reba ahead to Torgerson. Torgerson to Bray, back to Torgerson as they'll hold up. 6 minutes to go. Swing it across to Trig Anderson on the right side. High post Bray. That pass tipped, knocked in the air. And a steal, and then a quick foul by the Northern Freeze. So that'll be Blair Moen's second. Team seventh. To the line goes the Thunderbirds as they're in the bonus. Free throw line sponsored by Real Estate by Amber with Realty Experts. 701-799-4104. Gavin MacArthur is 0 of 1 from the line. Does have 10 points here today. The front end of the 1-on-1 makes it. 61-43. An 18-point lead for the Northern Freeze. One more for Gavin MacArthur, and that one is good. And a timeout on the floor for the Thunderbirds. We'll take it. Our timeouts are brought to you by Gordon Construction of Mahnomen. On your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, 5:59 to play. Freeze lead the Birds, 61-44.
Upgrade your toolbox and tackle any project with the latest from Ada Building Center, LLC. They've added a massive 24-foot Diablo display filled with everything you need, brand new to the store. From circular saw blades to framing blades and metal drilling solutions and diamond cutting concrete blades, Diablo has it all. Need fine finish or general purpose wood blades, high-performance crew driving bits? They've got you covered. Stop by Ada Building Center, LLC, Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, and see the Diablo difference for yourself. Your next project starts here.
Radio works. Radio gets your message heard. And when you can follow your audience everywhere they go, online, with R&J Broadcasting's digital marketing solutions. From social media ads to targeted display campaigns, our marketing team can help you grow your business with the perfect mix of radio and digital. Visit rjbroadcasting.com or email digital@rjbroadcasting.com to start your digital success.
61-44, a 17-point lead for the Northern Freeze. This is really as close as the Thunderbirds have been here since midway through that first half. And a steal and a missed shot by Anthony Thompson, and Thompson rebound put back. Now a 15-point ball game. Into the middle, Avon Reba. Bounce pass over to the right side. Here is Trig Anderson. Anderson has to get this across. Throws it away. It's still loose, and he gets it across, but no. Oh, they did get the timeout. They were close to a 10-second call, and they're going to give Sean Spildy the timeout. So timeout taken by the Freeze. They're approaching the 10-second call. They get a timeout. We'll take it. 61-46. Northern Freeze leading on KRJM, YourLiveEvent.com, and Garden Valley.
Randall's Excavating of Glendon, specializing in underground site utilities and repair. Randall's Excavating is experienced in underground utilities, specializing in water lines, sanitary sewer, and storm sewer, from site preparation and trenching to the installation of all site utilities. They respond to emergency repairs for water leaks, fire protection lines, fire hydrants, sanitary and storm sewer lines for all commercial and residential needs, including camera inspections too. Contact Randall's Excavating with over 20 years of experience, 701-219-9126 or randallsinc.com.
Well, with the timeout, it'll be Northern Freeze basketball. They lead 61-46, a 15-point lead, which is as close, again, as the Thunderbirds have been here since about midway through the first half. We've gotten a couple of steals and some points. And that press is starting to kind of take its toll here on the Freeze. The inbound coming will go to Cale Pearson. Pearson looks to get it up the floor. Throws this one away right into the hands of Brody Luck. Another turnover up ahead to Taden Larson. Larson through to Gavin MacArthur. Corner Anthony Thompson fakes the three. Then baseline pull-up jumper. Rims across. And a rebound that Alex Bray is going to have. Bray controls that rebound. That is his 10th. And then in trouble. Here is a full court pass up the floor to Torgerson. Right side, Avon Reba. Nearly had a call again. A 10-second call. Here's Avon Reba, leaves it out for Bray. Bray will leave it up top. 5 minutes to play. Torgerson over to Pearson, inside to Avon Reba. Reba underneath the Bray. Bray gets the easy one. It rolled around, nearly went too hard. He's got 22 points, 10 boards, 63-46. Taden Larson inside. We got a hold coming. The hold will be, I think they're going to get Alex Bray. They do. Bray's third. Second they give him, that's just his second personal for Alex Bray. Tommy Phillips checking in our free throw line. 1-1 here for Ethan Jackson. Amber Nesker with Real Estate by Amber. Buying or selling, Amber Nesker can help. It's Real Estate by Amber with Realty Experts. First one, the front end of the 1-1 is no good by Ethan Jackson, and the rebound came down to Cale Pearson. And now the ball knocked right out of the hands of Trig Anderson. Sean Spildy with the basketball, showing a little, here's what you do. Anderson inbounds up top to Torgerson. Torgerson. Now he'll pass left side to Pearson. Pearson bounce pass to Bray, back up top to Torgerson. They're going to try and burn some clock here with a 63-46 lead. Bray back out to Trig Anderson. Skip it all the way across. 10 on the shot clock. Pearson through. And here's Trig Anderson driving too hard. Rebounded by Avon Reba. Reba missed the shot and then had it blocked, but got it back. Back out as they'll get 15 more seconds on the shot clock. Anderson with the basketball. They go right side to Pearson. High post goes to Avon Reba. Reba takes the jump shot. That's no good. Another offensive board for Alex Bray. And Bray is just going to turn and dump that one in. Alex Bray with 24. 65-56. Here's Brody Lutka. Lutka, little scoop hook is no good. And a rebound that comes down to Cale Pearson. Pearson across. They'll weave it up to Alex Bray. Bray is going to hold up. 3:42 to play. 65-46. Right side, Trig Anderson. Anderson looks to drive. Trig Anderson drives and scores. Saw a little opening on the baseline. 67-46. Time running out here for the Thunderbirds. Here's Taden Larson. Larson with a nice little hop, step, and a skip through the defense. 67-48. 3:19 to play. Anderson up the floor to Evan Reba. Reba over to Torgerson. Torgerson out to Alex Bray, who wisely just holds on to it. Skips it back to Torgerson. Torgerson, his shot is blocked out of bounds. Gavin MacArthur is going to check in here for the Thunderbirds. A 67-48 lead for the Northern Freeze. Winner of this game moves on to Wednesday's semifinal round. Lutka coming out. Substitutions brought to you by Corey Berry with Corey Berry Drywall. 218-204-0143. Bray with the inbound. We go right side. Pearson to Bray. Kick it all the way through. There's 10 on the shot, 12 on the shot clock rather. And now a steal by the Thunderbirds. And a foul going against Cale Pearson. And that'll be Pearson's 5th foul. So Cale Pearson fouls out of the game. 2 points, 7 boards for Cale Pearson. He'll foul out here today. At the line goes Anthony Thompson, shooting 1-1. Free throws. Amber Nefsker with Real Estate by Amber and Realty Experts. Again, that number, 701-799-4104. Anthony Thompson, first trip to the charity stripe, a 1-1. Makes the first one. Thompson with 8. Brody Lutka is going to come back in. Tommy Phillips sitting down. Stick around following the game. We'll have the post-game report. One more here for Anthony Thompson, and he'll make that one. 67-50. Inbound will go to Sawyer Torgerson. Torgerson up ahead to Alex Bray, and Bray up ahead, lays it in for 2. Bray for 2. 69-50. Larson through to Ethan Jackson. Jackson lofting a 3. In and out, no good. Evan Reba with the rebound. Here's Blair Moen. Moen throws it right into the hands. That'll be a turnover on the Freeze. That's their 16th turnover. They had just 6 at the half. Thunderbirds have not turned the ball over in the second half. They have 0 turnovers in this second half. It'll be Thunderbird basketball. Inbound will go to Anthony Thompson. Thompson now lost the basketball. Ball is on the floor. And a tie. Did they give the timeout to the Thunderbirds? Yeah, they did. Timeout on the floor. Timeouts are brought to you by Gordon Construction. Your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, 2:23 to play. The Northern Freeze lead the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds 69-50.
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Rivers Edge Insurance Agency Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
2:23 to play. Again, the winner of this game will move on to Wednesday night. I believe they will get the winner between our next game here today, which is Red Lake County and Winnemac. That's a game that you can check out on KKCQ FM 96.7. We'll carry it on yourliveevent.com and also here on Garden Valley Television. So the inbound coming here for the Thunderbirds. Taden Larson lofted into Ethan Jackson. Jackson bodied up, goes up, one-hander good. Ethan Jackson with the bucket. He's got 13 here today. 2:15 to play. Makes it a 69-52 game. Here is Torgerson. Through to Evan Reba. Reba ahead to Alex Bray. Bray kicks it out to Moen. And a foul. Brody Lutka is going to be called the foul. It'll be his 4th. Fourth personal to the free throw is Blair Moen. Moen. Free throw line. Amber Nefsker with Real Estate by Amber with Realty Experts. Blair Moen has got 5 points in the game. First trip to the free throw line, a 1-and-1. Front end off the front end of the rim. It's rebounded by Taden Larson. They go right side to Gavin MacArthur. MacArthur inside to Brody Lutka. Lutka makes a move, and Brody Lutka's got the bucket. 69-54, 1:48 to play. Torgerson dribbles through traffic ahead to Evan Reba. Reba will hang on to it himself. And now leaves it out, and a foul called. Ethan Jackson going to pick up his third. Evan Reba at the line. Reba's had a solid night today. He's got 22 rebounds in the game. He's got 14 points. He's 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Then he missed that one. He'll shoot again. One more here for Evan Reba. 1:39 to play, a 69-54 lead for the Northern Freeze. Second free throw is good for Evan Reba. Reba's got 15, 70-54. Ethan Jackson will leave it for Anthony Thompson. He's got to fire up a three, and it's good. Anthony Thompson hits a three. Blair Moen across. They weave it up the floor to Torgerson, to Alex Bray. Bray, right hand, the layup is good. 72-57. Anthony Thompson fires up a three off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Trig Anderson. Now they skip it ahead to Torgerson. Torgerson across half court. 1 minute to play. 72-57. Back over through to Blair Moen. And a foul. Foul called. Sends Blair Moen to the free throw line. Anthony Thompson, first personal free throw line tonight. Today is sponsored by Amber Nefsker with Real Estate by Amber with Realty Experts, your local real estate expert. If you're thinking of buying or selling, call 701-799-4104. First free throw is no good for Blair Moen. Substitution, Gage Jackson coming in for Anthony Thompson. Blair Heisler coming in for Gavin MacArthur. It's the Thunderbirds sub down here. A couple of seniors with Heisler and Jackson. One more here for Blair Moen. Second one is off the mark, and it's Brody Lutka down with his 9th rebound. Lutka's going to come up with it. 50 seconds to play. Lutka over to Blair Heisler. Heisler top to Taden Larson. Larson inside. Pass. They call a foul. Trig Anderson is called with the foul. Going for the steal. So to the line goes Brody Lutka to the Real Estate by Amber with Realty Experts free throw line. When you're ready to make a move, call 701-799-4104. Real Estate by Amber, where every client is a win. Lutka, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Shooting 2, gets the first one. LaDanian Rowland in for Ethan Jackson. Ethan Jackson, a senior on this basketball team. One more here for Brody Lutka. Second free throw rolls in good. Drayton Tibbetts going to come in. Brody Lutka is going to sit down. Lutka, another senior on this basketball team. Jackson and Lutka have played a lot of basketball for the Thunderbirds. So it'll be Freeze basketball, 45 seconds to play. Torgerson across half court. The Northern Freeze will advance. Into the corner to Alex Bray. They skip it up top to Blair Moen. Moen with the basketball, just going to hold on to it here. There'll be about a 10-second difference here after the shot clock. Here's Moen. Inside to Evan Reba. Reba back out, 10 on the shot clock. 17 on the game clock. Anderson to Reba. Left side. To Bray. Back out, and they're just going to let the shot clock expire. Not going to try to take that shot. There's 9 seconds left. And it'll be Taden Larson with 8 seconds. Going to walk it across, and the Northern Freeze are going to come away with a victory here today. Larson to Gage Jackson. Jackson going to try a three, and that's off the mark. The Northern Freeze advancing 72-59 winners over the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds. The Freeze now 17-9. Thunderbirds will end their season at 16-12. Post-game report on the way. We'll have it for you, all the awards and everything coming. It is the Northern Freeze moving on, defeating Mahnomen-Waubun today 72-59. Post-game report on the way on Gold 101.5 KRJM. YourLiveEvent.com and Garden Valley Television will continue after this.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
The Seed Specialists. Talk to Mitch at Select Ag on Highway 59 in Mahnomen, 218-936-4026. Select Ag is a Pioneer seed dealer. They carry corn, sunflower, alfalfa, and they have Extend and Liberty Link brand soybeans, and they deliver. Plus, ask Select Ag about crop protection as well. Select Ag, 218-936-4026. Talk to the Seed Specialist, Select Ag in Mahnomen.
State Bank of Lake Park has been serving customers for over a century. State Bank of Lake Park offers checking, savings, and money market accounts, as well as certificate of deposit and IRAs. Home loans, consumer loans, commercial, and ag loans are just some of the services you can find. Their sound financial advice and outstanding service is something customers have come to depend on. Visit them online at www.statebankoflakepark.com or at their locations in Lake Park and Hitterdal.
At Team Industries, we are grateful for the dedication and hard work that drives us forward every day. To our team members, your passion fuels our success. And to our valued customers, your trust and loyalty inspire us to keep innovating. Together, we've built more than just products. We've built lasting relationships. Thank you for believing in our mission and helping us shape the future. Every challenge overcome, every milestone reached is a testament to what we achieve together. You make Team Industries the team we are today.
The Thunderbird Booster Club is proud to support and cheer on the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds. The Thunderbird Booster Club encourages everyone to show your Thunderbird spirit. Stop by the Waubun School store. Check out all of the new clothing and gear available to show your Thunderbird pride. Let's go, Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds. A cheer from the Thunderbird Booster Club.
United Valley Bank's initials are UVB, and that B is a verb that helps people just like you succeed. UVB amazing, with the support of our powerful financial tools, friendly bankers, and local decision makers. UVB adventurous. UVB the best version of you.
It's all about you. United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
When you have a project that requires rock, gravel, crushed asphalt, or crushed concrete, or you need some trenching work done, call Visser Trenching of Ada. They'll move the dirt, they'll haul the rock, they'll take care of you. They do a great job. Call Visser Trenching Ada, 784-4381. Good luck, teams, from everyone at Visser Trenching.
Post-game report today is brought to you by Kurt Fillion. He is your wealth advisor with Franzen Investment Services. Call Kurt 218-230-2822. Kurt Fillion offers holistic financial planning, retirement planning, distribution planning, and college funding, along with other services. Kurt Fillion is your wealth advisor with Franzen Investment Services. Well, the Northern Freeze victorious here today as they get the win 72-59. In a pretty solid played game here by the Freeze. They came out from the start, got hot early, and then just made shots. And they were able to hit some big shots. They led at the half, 38-16. And they had led as many as 24 in that first half. Second half, they built that lead up to 25. Mahnomen-Waubun made a couple of runs that would cut that lead to as few as 15 at a few points. And they got it under that here at the end of the ball game. But the Freeze just had answers. They did a good job of breaking the press and getting to the basket. Their big man, Avin Reba, with 22 rebounds in the game at 15 points. Alex Bray with 28 points and 11 boards. The Freeze dominated the glass, out-rebounding Mahnomen-Waubun 54-29, and they're going to move on. Freeze now 17-9 on the season. They'll move on to Wednesday night's game. They'll get the winner between Red Lake County and Winnemac. Mahnomen-Waubun will end their season at 16-12, as the Thunderbirds will graduate 5 seniors from the roster. That being 4 seniors, rather. Blair Heisler, Gage Jackson, Brody Lutka, and Ethan Jackson, all graduating for the Thunderbirds. It's your game summary. Your summary is brought to you by TDS Fertilizer and Trucking in Fertile. We'll take a break, come back. More to come in our post-game report. Our stars of the game coming up next from Ralph Engelstad Arena on Gold 101.5 KRJM, YourLiveEvent.com, and Garden Valley Television.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000-plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program, growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
These years are a stepping stone for a bright future at the Waubun-Ogama-White Earth School District. They work hard to make a positive influence on the students from grade school all the way up to high school. Without guidance and leadership, life after high school can be even tougher. Skills and work ethics taught at the Waubun-Ogama-White Earth School District make this process to adulthood easy. Good luck to all the students throughout the school year from the entire staff and administration at the Waubun-Ogama-White Earth School District.
Hi, I'm Tyler McGlynn, and I'm the owner and Assisted Living Director at Bethany Assisted Living in Fosston. We provide services for mentally ill and elderly in a safe and comfortable family setting.
I recommend it for people who want to come in here. The place is nice, the place is good, the staff's real friendly, and gets along with people. It makes you feel like family. We are family.
Well, our stars of the game are brought to you by Pinehurst Resort on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes, near Nadawash. Of course, Pinehurst Resort. Find more information. www.visitpinehurstmn.com. A great location for your next summer vacation is Pinehurst Resort. Well, our stars today from the Thunderbirds, a couple of stars. Brody Lutka, 16 points, 9 boards. Ethan Jackson, 13.6 boards. Those guys have given it all their entire season, their entire career. So a couple of seniors that deserve some stars. From Northern Freeze, I named 3 stars here in this one. Number 1, Sawyer Torgerson, 10 points, 4 boards. He just did a great job of handling pressure here today. Also a star for Alex Bray, 28 points, 11 boards. Bray is just a phenomenal basketball player. And Avin Reba, 15 points, 22 boards. A star there for the Northern Freeze, Avin Reba. Our Wild Rice Electric Power Performer of the game. Hear the energy, be the power with Wild Rice Electric, your member-owned cooperative. Avin Reba with 15 points, 22 boards. Boy, what a great performance for Avin Reba. He's our Wild Rice Electric Power Performer of the game. Hear the energy, be the power. Wild Rice Electric. We'll take a break, come back. We'll have our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game award after this timeout. The Freeze moving on 72-59, a victory over the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds. We're back with more after this.
Head over to West Main Pizza in Ada and Dilworth. They have a variety of pizzas like Supreme, Barbecue Chicken, The Reuben, Grandma G Sloppy Joe, Hawaiian, Vegetarian, and more. West Main Pizza also serves nachos and tacos, great pasta dishes, panini sandwiches, subs, and salads. West Main Pizza at 320 East Main Street in Ada and 111 15th Street Northeast in Dilworth. Check them out online at westmainpizza.net.
Farmers, are you shopping for a bank that has many flexible options tailored to fit your farm's unique financing needs? Franzen Bank is an approved Farmer Mac lender, meaning they can offer long-term, fixed-rate loans on equipment, land, operating lines of credit, and more. Being a Farmer Mac approved lender also means Franzen Bank can get you a decision quickly. Learn more at franzenbank.com/farmermac. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Post-game report continuing here from the Ralph Fingelstedt Arena on Gold 101.5 KRJM, YourLiveEvent.com, and Garden Valley Television. We're going to welcome to the post-game here the head coach of the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds, John Clark Jr., following a loss to the Northern Freeze, 72-59. Ray's a tough loss for the guys here at came down to that start. The Freeze, they got a good start, and you guys kind of went through one of those scoring droughts again here, which kind of hurt you. Your thoughts after this one?
Yeah, we had one of those halves. We've had them, unfortunately, we've had them throughout the year at times, and it reared its ugly head there that first half. Couldn't make a basket, it just, I don't care who you are, it's going to affect you when you can't make a shot and you're missing. And they were playing good defense like we talked about in the pregame, and we got frustrated, and it's human nature. Kids are going to, frustration does not help on the basketball court, and we just got out of sorts that first half and dug ourselves too big of a hole. I'm proud how we came back and showed fight in the second half. I'm really proud of how we at least fought back and played to win the second half. We just didn't cash it in. But, yeah, that first half was just about as ugly as it gets for us.
And, the rebounding aspect, that height difference kind of played a factor. I thought the Freeze did a good job of hitting the glass and keeping your guys off it.
Yeah, that was an emphasis in pregame. We had to at least get a stalemate on that in the entire game, and we didn't. They got us. But again, a lot of that's frustration because it wasn't going our way. So you tend to get a little lazy, and bad habits come out when that happens. But you got to give the other team credit. I thought they played well. Like you said, they were active. They hit clutch shots when they needed to. And, like I said, they're a good defensive team, and they play very well together.
Well, probably not, obviously not the way you want a season to end, but a fun season for your guys and a great bunch of seniors on the floor for you.
Well, the season, yeah, it was an entertaining season for our team. We had some wild games, really wild games, and, good and bad, but thought the kids came a long way. We ended up winning 16 games and probably could have won a couple more. But certainly some wild, entertaining games. And, yeah, I told the kids it's the hardest thing in coaching is saying goodbye to seniors. They don't realize what they mean to coaches. We had great ones, and we can't thank them enough and wish them the best. And like I told them, they'll do bigger and better things than high school basketball in their lives. So we wish them well.
We'll get together. We'll talk a little bit more with the season-ending interview. Rays, I appreciate you coming up here, following the ball game. Tough loss for the guys, but congratulations on another great season.
Yeah. Tough, but like I said, sun will come up tomorrow. And just, again, appreciate you, Sean, and all you do for us. There's probably 1,000 people watching today on your live event, I would imagine. So, for people to have that access, dang near 2,000 you just showed me. So, wow. That's quite a luxury for our fans, and we appreciate everybody that supports us, and especially you and the radio station. And Yeah, wish we could have heard that velvety voice for another game, but I guess we won't this year.
Rays, we'll we'll catch up, and we'll look forward to talking more here about this season. Thanks a lot.
You bet. Thank you, Sean.
The coach of the Thunderbirds, John Clark Jr., joining us here following a loss to the Northern Freeze. Our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Enbridge, life takes energy with Enbridge. Tonight I gave it to Alex Bray. I thought Bray brought the energy. 28 points at 11 rebounds in the game. Boy, he was a difference maker here today. He got some big offensive boards. I thought that was really a big key for the win for Northern Freeze, was their ability to get to the offensive boards. So Alex Bray is our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Congratulations, Enbridge. Life takes energy. Franzen Investment Services. Kurt Fillion, your wealth advisor. Our post-game report. Let's get into the final numbers. We'll start with the Thunderbirds. They're led in scoring by Brody Lutka. 16 points, 9 boards. Ethan Jackson, 13 points, 6 boards. Anthony Thompson finishes with 12 points, 3 boards. Taden Larson, 6 points, 3 boards. Gavin MacArthur, 12 points, 2 boards on the day. Mahnomen-Waubun, 9 of 14 from the line. They had 29 rebounds, 10 turnovers, none in the second half. They'll end their season at 16 and 12, graduating 4 seniors. For the Northern Freeze, led by Alex Bray, 28 points, 11 boards. Avin Reba, 15 points, 22 boards. Sawyer Torgerson, 10 points, 4 boards. Trig Anderson, 10 points, 4 boards. Blair Moen, 5 points, 3 boards. Cale Pearson, 2.7 boards. And it was Brecken Bring, 2 points, 3 boards. Northern Freeze, 5 of 13 from the line. 54 rebounds. They out-rebounded the Thunderbirds 54-29. They ended with 17 turnovers rather. They're 17-9. They'll move on to Wednesday to meet the winner of this next game between Winnemac and Red Lake County. The game's on KKCQ FM 96.7 and yourliveevent.com along with Garden Valley Television. That'll do it for my broadcast here. We'll come back with the third game of the day. I'll be back with the Fertile Bell Trammy versus North Home Kellier matchup a little bit later on. Final score, boys basketball. The Northern Freeze over the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds, 72-59. From Ralph Fingelstedt Arena today on Gold 101.5 and yourliveevent.com along with Garden Valley Television, I'm Sean Bjerk. Enjoy your Saturday, everybody.